Okay, checkpoint 13.17, true or false. If the class implement comparable, okay, the object of the class can invoke the compareTo methods. That's true because compareTo methods is abstract methods, because the comparable is interface. Interface can have only abstract methods and constants. So answer is true. The class, I just create a student class to quickly demonstrate the idea of this question. Okay, so string name, let's say table value. I'm going to compare with grade. Okay, table value 0.0. So one student has 60, another student has 90. I will say student with grade 90 is actually bigger in terms of the grade. So let's implement, okay, comparable interface. Then you must implement abstract method called compareTo here. Let's click, okay, here we go. For simplicity, I will just use insert code, then this particular constructor, okay. Then we need another constructor so that we can create an object using default value of name and grade. Okay, so here this name equal to name, and then this grade equal to grade. Done. Okay. Normally we need a get and set method, but I won't do that. Just create one method. We like to see what's inside the object. Okay, with the two string methods. Name grade, okay, good enough. So we can see name of the class and then name of the data field, value, name of data field, and then actual value. Okay, let's implement the compareTo. Normally, we are returning integer value with the if-else statement. Okay, because student did not, hang on here, let me change the student. I will change to S. Okay, grade less than student. We will say return -1 if s the other way around, grade greater than given object's grade. We will say return +1, which is okay. Let me check here. Oops, I should say greater than. That's okay, return -1. Hang on, what I'm doing here, else if. The last one will be else. Otherwise, supposed to be same. So return 0, okay. Okay, that's an error message. Remove override annotation. Okay, that's fine. Okay, looks okay. Here we'll complain. Student is not abstract. There's no right abstract method compared to object in comparable. Okay, I made one mistake. We're going to compare student object. So I supposed to say the elements is going to be student. Okay, I forgot that. Okay, so now we don't have an error. So let's create the main application here. Okay, student app. Actually, this is not a question. Okay, answer to question is true, but just like to demonstrate, okay, how can we actually use it? Okay, public static void main, we have a student, let's say S1, new student. I have a second constructor with two parameters, John, that's the double value, so 90.5. Second object, let's say Jenny, uh, slightly lower, okay. So we can actually use, okay, here, let's say compare, okay, two methods can be used here, okay. So if S1, okay, now we have a compare to method, we can compare, okay, with S2. If it's greater than 0, okay, we can say, okay, S1. I will use the name of the students, okay, name, okay, as higher grade than S2, okay, name of students, okay. Everything is pretty much the same receipt. Okay, this time I will say S1, sorry, S1 compared to S2 if it's less than 0. Okay, then I will say lower, okay. So here, lower. Otherwise, okay, we have a same grade, okay. Okay, S1 has, okay, here, it's the same grade. Same grade with the Jenny, okay. So let me just leave one space. Or you can just say S1 and the S2 has the same grade, okay. It seems like make more sense. So let me move. Okay, I will say S1, S2 has the same grade, okay. So let me just add here and okay, John and Jenny has same grade. Okay, that makes more sense to me. So that's how you use compare to method with the object. Okay, S1 and S2. That was the question, isn't it? Class implement comparable, which I did. That student class and object of the class, student object. Okay, student object S1, S2 can invoke compare to methods so that we can compare those two objects, this case, according to the grade. Okay. Of course, you like to see what's inside the S1, S2 before you look at the answer. So let's say, okay, S1, say S1 dot toString. We'll have S1, S2, okay. So you can see what we have in S1, S2 object, and we can see the result. Okay, now we see that name is John and 90.5. Okay, here Jenny 80.0. So we know John has a higher grade than Jenny. Okay, that's the correct answer. Okay, that's how you use compare to methods. That actually part of the implementing comparable interface within your student class. Okay, let me fix that one minor mistake. Student app. So it's supposed to say student wanted to then have the same grade. Okay, that should be it. That's it. Thank you.